Good morning, 9th class. Today we are going to again start the third chapter in history, that is Nazism and the rise of Hitler. Yesterday we were discussing about the Second World War. What was the role of Hitler in the Second World War? I had told you that Hitler was the main reason behind the Second World War because of his policy of expansionism, and he wanted to annex the territories in the Europe. So he decided to annex those territories. So he decided to do that. He decided that war is the only way. Only war is the way to annex the territories. He wanted to take the resources of those particular countries. That is why he started a war against them. And first of all, he invaded Poland in 1939, which was the immediate cause of the Second World War. So you can say that Hitler was the main reason behind the commencement of the Second World War. Okay. But the expectations of Hitler didn't prove right because when he started this expansionism, years, you can say that from 1939 to 1941, he realized that he can annex the Soviet Union as well. But this proved to be a very great blunder for Hitler because capturing Soviet Union was not easy. Soviet Union at that time was a great army, and that army was already ready for Hitler, to receive Hitler and his army. Okay, because when Hitler started invading the neighboring countries of Russia, at that particular time Russia was very alert and they started training their army. They started recruiting the youths in their army. As a result, the army of Russia was very large and they were very trained and they were ready for Hitler. And Hitler thought that when he would invade Russia at that particular time, he would be capturing Russia for about 10 or 12 days. That was a very terrible mistake which was committed by Hitler because Russian army was not that much easy. And when Hitler invaded Russia, the Russian army resisted very, very well, and they stopped them for about 4 or 5 months, and Hitler didn't keep anything for such type of war. He was not ready for such type of war that could last for so many months or so many days. And when the Russian army resisted the Nazi army, later on, when the winters came, the Nazi army was not ready for the such type of winters because the Russian winters are very chilly, the temperatures are very low. As a result, the Nazi army was not yet ready for such type of winters. They had not taken the woolen clothes with them because they invaded Russia in the summers, and they thought that they would be able to capture Russia within summer. And when the Russian army didn't allow them, and later on Russian army was not able to be defeated easily, and Russian army resisted for 4 or 5 months, and the winters came, and then Nazi army was not able to cope up in the winters as well as the powerful Russian army. Okay. The USA had resisted in war till the middle of 1941. As you already know, at that particular time, USA was a superpower, and USA didn't involve in the Second World War until and unless the supporter of Germany, that is Japan, attacked on Pearl Harbor in 1941. In 1941, the Japan attacked on Pearl Harbor. That was a terrible mistake which was committed by Japan because it gave the USA the right to enter into the Second World War. Okay. The disastrous war came to an end with the defeat of Germany in May 1945. The disastrous war, why it was disastrous? Because of this war, lakhs of people died, as well as various properties were damaged in various countries. And that is why it is considered to be as disastrous war in the world history. And because at the last this war came to an end with the dropping of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in these respective cities on 6th of August and 9th of August 1945 respectively. As a result, Japan was defeated and Germany has to surrender. Germany had surrendered in May, and later on Japan had surrendered on August. And therefore, the Indian powers have to accept their defeat. As a result, the Second World War came to an end with the win of the Allied powers. Okay. The rule of the Nazi Party proved to be a great disaster for Germany. Hitler established his absolute dictatorship and reign of terror was let loose in the country. Nazi Party rule was a great disaster for Germany. When Nazi Party established their control over Germany at that particular time, it seems that Nazi Party would bring lots of glory and prestige back for Germany and would take the Germany to another level, and the economic prosperity would be there in the Germany because of the Nazi Party. But everything was proved to be wrong. Later on, it became a party of one man. One party, one rule, one man, one rule. And such type of things like dictatorship, that is considered to be a dictatorship. And dictatorship is not good for anything. And when dictatorship was there, then there was disaster for Germany. Germany didn't prosper. Okay. Only the persons supporting Nazi ideology were appointed to important posts in the government departments. Hard measures were adopted against the Jews, and thousands of them were expelled from the country. The main thing which was done by the Nazis were the killing of the Jews. They hated Jews. Why they hated Jews? Because the Jews is considered to be the killers of Christ. And all the German people who belong to the Christianity, so they consider Jews as the killers of the Christ. That is why they hate Jews, and they didn't want Jews to prosper. They want Jews to be killed because they were the killers of Christ. Okay. Thousands of anti-Nazi leaders, communists and socialists were assassinated. This term, I will talk about this term, assassinated. There are two terms which are used, murder or assassination. What is the simple difference between these two words? Assassination means killing of a political leader. Killing of a political leader is known as assassination, and killing of a common man is called murder. Killing of a common man is known as murder, and killing of a political leader is known as assassination. So because the communists, the socialists, all were political leaders in Germany, and they were assassinated because they were sent into the concentration camps. What were the concentration camps? Concentration camps. What were concentration camps? Concentration camps were nothing. They were actually the death camps, where Jews were sent. Jews or the anti-Nazi people were sent to be killed by various techniques. There were various techniques. There were various types of torture cells over there, and they were tortured and they were killed over there. Those who didn't follow the Nazi were tortured and they were killed. That is why, because they would meet to their death over there, that is why it is known as death camps. Okay. Freedom of press, radio, schools and universities was banned. Restrictions were imposed on the freedom of expression because the Nazis never wanted the press to publish anything which was against them. So they banned press, they banned radios, they banned schools who were teaching the anti-Nazi ideology. Okay, they banned universities who didn't teach the Nazi ideology. Restrictions were imposed on the freedom of expression. They could not say anything against the Nazis. Trade unions were suppressed and the works of the best German and other writers were burned in the huge bonfires organized by the Nazis. Many of the writers they were brave and they were brave enough to condemn the Nazi ideology, but when they condemned the Nazi ideology through their books or their magazines or through the articles in the newspapers, those newspapers or the books were burnt in huge bonfire by the Nazis. Okay. A massive program of militarization was followed which brought the Second World War closer and nearer. When various types of people were recruited forcefully in the army so that militarization could take place to attack the neighboring European countries. Because Hitler wanted a strong army, so he forcefully recruited many youths in the army, and that recruitment starts from the schooling age. Various types of schools were established to train the Nazi boys and girls the Nazi ideology, and they wanted them to be strong enough so that they could fight in the nearby future in the war. Okay. They were trained, the military training were given to them. Okay. The growth of Nazism produced many devastating effects on Europe. Most of the countries of Europe, such as Italy, Germany, Spain, Austria, Hungary, fell victims of Nazi and fascist dictatorship. Most of the countries of Europe, whether it is Italy, whether it is Germany, whether it is Spain, Austria, Hungary, fell victims to the Nazi and fascist dictatorship. Both types of dictatorship were the same. People were subjected to face dictatorship of the state. They were forcefully faced to face the dictatorship of the state. The common masses were denied the freedom of speech, expression and individual rights. They were not given the individual rights, they were not given the freedom of speech, expression. Okay? A reign of ruthless expression followed. Anti-Nazi political parties and organizations were banned. All those political parties and organizations who didn't support the Nazi ideology were banned. They were not allowed to participate in any type of elections. The elections were not held. The elections were not held because holding an election means a democratic setup. It could lead to a democratic setup, and Hitler didn't want any type of democratic setup in his country. Okay. It prohibited the progress of literature and science. No other types of educations were trained. The students were not given any type of literature education, nor the type of science education. They were only treated the military education. They were only treated the Nazi ideology. Many of the best works of the literature and science were destroyed, and authors were supposed to be anti-Nazi. Most of the authors were anti-Nazi, that is why their works were burned. The rise and the growth of Nazism had a deep impact on the events in the international field. They had a deep impact on the international field. The things which were done by the Nazi party, they had a deep impact on the world. England and France were the two major countries of Europe was alarmed at the rise of the Nazis. England and France were the two countries who were alarmed when the Nazis were started to capture many parts of Europe. They were alarmed and they were ready to face the Nazis. Okay. However, they followed a policy of appeasement towards Nazi Germany, which ultimately pushed the world to the verge of World War. However, they appeased the Nazis. As a result, appease the Nazis means they started forcing the Nazis to do such type of things, and as a result Nazis had attacked the Poland, and as a result the Second World War started. The fascist powers like Germany, Italy and Japan adopted a policy of annexations. All three countries, whether it is Germany, whether it is Italy and Japan, all these three countries were having the same ideology. Germany, under the rule of Nazism, captured Austria-Hungary and Czechoslovakia. These three countries were captured by Germany earlier. Japan occupied Manchuria and large parts of northern China. Japan forcefully occupied Manchuria and large parts of northern China, and Italy invaded Ethiopia. Hence, the emergence of the Nazism started an era of tensions and aggressions. So, the emergence of Nazism led to the tensions among the different parts of the world. Nazis led to militarization in many countries of the world. Many countries started militarizing. They started making their armies very strong because they were thinking that in the future they could have a world war. The victory of the Nazis in Germany served a fatal blow to democracy. If the Nazis were victorious, as a result, the democracy was not there. Democratic government in Spain was overthrown with the support of the Nazi government in Germany. There was democratic government in Spain which was overthrown by the Nazi government in Germany, because Nazi government had a great control over the many parts of Europe at that particular time. The growth of Nazism resulted in the outbreak of the World War II and heavy loss of men and material. Many type of persons died, and many persons died, as well as the properties were damaged. It shattered the economy of the entire world. The Nazi worldview. The Nazi ideology was synonymous with Hitler's worldview. Nazi's worldview was nothing but Hitler's worldview. Nazi is equivalent to Hitler. Nazi is nothing without Hitler. Okay. The supremacy of the German race and vast extension of the German territories. In order to achieve these objectives, a path of cruelty and harsh measures were adopted. Nazis think that they were the superior race and they had the authority to rule over the entire races. They had the authority to rule over all the territories. So they adopted cruelty and harsh measures. Hence, resistance in Nazi Germany was forcibly suppressed. Press was censored. I had told you all things. Nobody was allowed to speak against the state. Nobody was allowed. A secret police kept in close watch on every citizen. The secret police known as Gestapo. Gestapo was a secret police which was there in the Nazi Germany, which kept a watch on those who were anti-Nazis. The Nazis had a deep-rooted hatred for the Jews. I told you in the starting of the lecture that they hated Jews. Why they hated Jews? Because Jews were supposed to be the killers of Christ. All of you know how Christ died. Christ was hanged on a cross. Many of you had read Bible or some parts of Bible in the past, and that particular scripture, it is said that the Holy Christ died on a cross, and that cross was made by the Jews, and the Jews killed the Christ. That is why all the Christians, especially the Nazis, hated Christ. Hitler wanted a total elimination of the Jews all over the world. Therefore, Hitler had a great hatred for the Jews. That is why he wanted to kill all the Jews. Hence, the Nazis during the period of 1933 to 1938 terrorized, segregated the Jews, compelling them to leave the country. They forced the Jews, the Jews in such a situation that they had to leave the country. The Jews used to live in separately marked areas known as ghettos. Ghettos were the separate areas which were made for the Jews especially. Ghettos were the special area which was made for the Jews. Okay? Jews had to surrender all their wealth before they entered a ghetto. if they want to live in a ghetto, they have to surrender all their wealth to the Nazis. The Jews had a lot of wealth. Many of the Jews were rich, but all their wealth were confiscated by the Nazis, and as a result, they had to live forcefully in the ghettos or the segregated areas or the congested areas, which was not sanitized, which was unclean, which was unhygienic, and they had to live in these areas. Okay. They came to prevent with hunger, starvation, disease because of deprivation and poor hygiene. That is why Jews were having a lot of diseases, because the hygiene was not there. It was a congested area and it was unclean area. Okay. Nazis concentration camp. In the starting of the lecture, I told you what were the concentration camps. These were actually the death camps where the Jews were sent to meet their death. Okay. Jews were barred from employment of owning land. Jews were barred. Barred means they were not allowed to use their land. Jews were barred from owning any type of land, and they were forced to wear armbands with yellow Star of David in order to announce their status. All the Jews were given a band so that they can be recognized as Jews. Okay. They were treated as subhumans. They were not treated as humans. They were actually treated as animals. They were treated as animals, and they were forcefully kept in a single place where large numbers of Jews were kept in a congested area. They were treated as animals. Okay. Publicly humiliated. According to the Nuremberg laws of citizenship of September 1935, citizenship was granted only to the person of German or related. Only citizenship of Germany was given to those who were pure German or Nordic German Aryans. Marriages between Jews and Germans were restricted, and they were forbidden to fly the national flag. Marriages between Jews and Germans were restricted. The marriages were not, you can say that it was unlawful. It was not recognized by law, the marriage. You cannot register your marriage if a German had married with any Jews, and the Jews boy had married with any German girl. That marriage is not recognized by the German law. It was treated as unlawful. Okay. The Jews were frequently persecuted through periodic organized violence, expulsion from the land. For example, on the night of 9 November 1938, the Nazi Party organized a program known as Kristallnacht, that is a night of crystal or broken glass. A program was launched by the Nazis against the Jews that was known as Kristallnacht. What was this? This is a night of crystal of broken glass. A night of crystal of glass. Night of crystal of broken glass. Jews' properties were looted, houses were attacked, synagogues were burnt, and men were arrested under this program. All the properties of the Jews were looted, houses were attacked. Synagogues. What are synagogues? Synagogues were the religious synagogues. Synagogues were the place where the Jews worshipped. Worship place of Jews. Worship place of Jews. That's synagogue. In 1941, 1 billion people in Soviet Union fell victim to Nazi barbarities. Among them, around 50% were Jews. There were many Jews living in Russia, and they were also killed by the Nazis. Okay, in July 1941, an order was issued on the final solution of the Jewish problem. There were two types of terms which were used against the Jews. Those terms were final solution and Special treatment. These two words were used when the killing of Jews took place. Okay. This meant a planned biological destruction of the Jewish race in the Eastern Territories. Because Hitler wanted full, you can say that he wanted full destruction of Jews. He wanted that no single Jew should be left in the Eastern Territory. The Nazis established concentration camps which were actually death camps in Poland and elsewhere in the East, in particular in Belzec, Auschwitz, Sobibor, Treblinka, Kamiah and Majdanek. The concentration camps were there in many of the countries. Jews from different parts of Europe were brought to these camps by goods trains. There were trains which were there, and from those trains the Jews were kept. Jews were taken to these camps to meet their death. The number of victims in the Auschwitz camp in Poland is estimated to be 4 million. Only in a single concentration camp there were 4 million deaths of Jews. Just think of that. 4 million Jews were killed in a single concentration camp, and there were many concentration camps in many parts of Europe. So there were many killings in billions. That is known as genocidal killing. Genocidal killing. Killing in large numbers. That is known as genocidal killing. More than half of them were Jews. About 6 million Jews, that is 75% of the total Jewish population of Europe, were murdered. 75% of Jewish population of Europe were murdered. Look, here the term assassination is not used. I told you the difference between the assassination and murder. Murder is the killing of a common man, and assassination is the killing of a political leader. This mass murder of the Jews came to be known as Holocaust. This mass killing was termed as Holocaust, a nightmare for the Jews. Okay. The world came to be know about the barbaries committed by the Nazis when the war came to end. In World War II, Germany was defeated. In World War II, Germany was defeated. Okay. So rest of the things we will discuss in the next video. Thank you, class.